Hi everyone, I'm Healthy Picks 50, where we bring smart, health-conscious choices right to your screen. Today we're diving into something a little unexpected, ranking fast foods that are actually good for your health. Now, what if I told you fast food doesn't have to mean greasy, deep-fried, and full of regret? Yes, there are quick meals out there that are not only delicious, but also surprisingly nourishing. They satisfy your cravings and support your body in ways you might not expect. So, let's kick things off with the very first item on our list. You might be pleasantly surprised. If you're looking for a fast food option that aligns with your health goals, the falafel wrap is a standout choice. It's one of the most dependable plant-based fast food options for healthy aging. Made from chickpeas and seasoned with herbs like parsley and cumin, falafel delivers a powerful mix of fiber and plant-based protein, key nutrients that help stabilize blood sugar and support heart health. It's also a solid source of folate and iron, which promote brain function and red blood cell production. Tahini, made from ground sesame seeds, adds heart-healthy fats and a creamy texture, all without cholesterol. Wrapped in whole grain pita, this dish provides complex carbs for sustained energy. And when it's packed with veggies like tomatoes and lettuce, you're getting a bonus dose of hydration, vitamin C, and that satisfying crunch. Minerals like magnesium and calcium also help maintain bone density and nerve function. That said, preparation matters. Deep-fried falafel and heavy sauces can bump up the fat and sodium. Choosing baked or air-fried versions, along with lighter dressings, can make all the difference. All things considered, it's easy to see why this Middle Eastern classic lands firmly in the A-tier ranking, balancing flavor, function, and feel-good nutrition in every bite. Cauliflower crust pizza has developed a reputation as a healthier alternative to traditional pizza, yet the reality proves more nuanced. Although transforming a vegetable into a pizza crust appears commendable, many commercially available versions contain less than 30% actual cauliflower. The remaining components typically include starches, cheese, and oils, rendering the product more processed than its nutritious label suggests. As a result, these crusts are frequently high in sodium, low in dietary fiber, and unnecessarily calorie-dense. The vegetable's health benefits are largely diminished, especially once processed toppings or additional cheese are layered on. Ultimately, it remains pizza, simply presented with a more wholesome appearance. When prepared at home with fresh, whole ingredients, cauliflower crust can indeed serve as the foundation for a smarter, vegetable-forward meal. However, in its most common commercial form, it falls short. That's not to say it's all bad. If you make it at home using fresh ingredients, you can absolutely turn it into a smarter, veggie-powered meal. But as it stands on most shelves, cauliflower crust pizza earns a C tier, a clever idea with mixed execution. Tofu grain bowls have secured their place among the most well-rounded fast food choices for health-conscious adults, particularly those focused on aging well. Entirely plant-based, yet deeply satisfying, these bowls bring together tofu and whole grains to create a complete amino acid profile, supporting muscle preservation, digestive health, and long-lasting energy without excess calories or saturated fats. Beyond their macronutrient strengths, these bowls offer valuable micronutrients including folate, vitamin B6, magnesium, and iron, nutrients that help regulate mood, enhance memory, and support red blood cell formation. Heart-friendly fats from ingredients like avocado, olive oil, or sunflower seeds provide additional anti-inflammatory benefits, while fiber and complex carbohydrates help maintain steady blood sugar levels. Of course, mindful selection is key. Pre-marinated tofu and heavily sauced toppings may increase sodium content, and refined grains should be swapped for options like quinoa or brown rice. That is why the tofu grain bowl earns its rightful place in the A-tier, balanced, nutrient-rich, and thoughtfully crafted for those who prioritize both flavor and well-being. The tuna salad sandwich remains a familiar, dependable choice for those seeking convenience with a touch of nutrition. It delivers a solid foundation of lean, high-quality protein, essential for preserving muscle mass, and offers vitamin B12 to support brain function and energy metabolism. Thanks to its omega-3 content, particularly from tuna, it also contributes to heart health and inflammation control. When made with whole grain bread, it adds fiber and essential minerals, enhancing satiety and helping to stabilize blood sugar. There are important considerations. Many versions are sodium-heavy, especially when combining canned tuna, mayonnaise, and processed bread. Caloric density can rise quickly if mayonnaise is overused, and excessive tuna consumption may raise concerns about mercury exposure, particularly with albacore varieties. Choosing white or sweetened bread further diminishes its nutritional profile. With the right adjustments, light mayonnaise or Greek yogurt, fresh greens, and whole grain bread, this sandwich becomes a more wholesome option. As it stands, the tuna salad sandwich earns a respectable B-tier ranking. Practical, satisfying, but best enjoyed in moderation. The Greek salad is far more than a colorful starter. It is a Mediterranean staple that champions both flavor and function. Made with crisp vegetables, heart-healthy extra virgin olive oil, and just enough feta cheese to add tang without excess, it offers a perfectly balanced, nutrient-dense experience. Rich in monounsaturated fats, antioxidants, and dietary fiber, this salad helps reduce inflammation, improve heart health, and support brain aging. Naturally low in carbohydrates, yet full of essential nutrients like potassium, magnesium, and vitamin K, it aids in blood pressure control, mood stability, and cognitive clarity, key concerns for older adults. Its traditional roots also offer reassurance in a food world often dominated by processed trends. That said, portion control is key. Heavy dressings or too much cheese can tip the scales. But with smart additions like grilled chicken or chickpeas, it becomes a satisfying, balanced meal. With its timeless appeal and proven benefits, Greek salad confidently earns an S-tier ranking. Simple, restorative, and truly built for long-term wellness. The Beyond Meat burger has become a go-to fast food option for plant-based eaters craving that classic beefy taste. But nutritionally, it's a bit of a mixed story. On the positive side, it's cholesterol-free, packed with protein, and fortified with iron and vitamin B12, making it a heart-friendlier choice than red meat. Environmentally, it's also a win, requiring fewer resources to produce than traditional animal farming. Still, there's no getting around the fact that it's ultra-processed. With over a dozen ingredients, including protein isolates, refined oils, and synthetic flavors, it drifts far from the whole food ideal. The sodium and saturated fat levels can rival those of real burgers, and it lacks the antioxidants you'd get from legumes or vegetables. As a fast food choice, it can be useful, especially for those easing into plant-based eating. But it's best enjoyed occasionally, not daily. That puts it squarely in the C tier, a convenient stepping stone, but not a long-term health solution. Chicken couscous salad is one of those rare fast food style meals that manages to be both refreshing and deeply nourishing. Grilled chicken brings in lean, high-quality protein, key for maintaining muscle as we age, while couscous offers light, steady energy without weighing you down. Toss in crunchy vegetables like cucumber, cherry tomatoes, or bell peppers, and you got a vibrant bowl packed with antioxidants and texture. A dressing made with olive oil and lemon not only boosts flavor, but also adds heart-healthy fats and helps the body absorb fat-soluble vitamins. And don't overlook the brain and blood pressure benefits. This dish delivers solid amounts of vitamin B6, folate, and potassium. Of course, quality matters. Some store-bought versions come with too much salt or use refined couscous with little fiber. Opt for whole wheat couscous when you can, and load up on veggies. All in all, it lands in the A tier, balanced, flexible, and perfectly built for healthy, everyday eating. The avocado and chickpea wrap is a fast food-style plant-based option that proves you don't have to sacrifice satisfaction for nutrition. Creamy avocado delivers heart-healthy monounsaturated fats that help reduce LDL cholesterol, while offering that rich, comforting texture we all crave. Chickpeas add a generous dose of fiber and plant-based protein, promoting steady energy, smooth digestion, and lasting fullness. Essentials for healthy aging. This wrap also scores big on brain-supportive nutrients. Magnesium, B vitamins, and potassium work together to support mood balance, nerve health, and blood pressure regulation. Wrapped in a whole grain tortilla, it's easy to enjoy on the go and doesn't leave you feeling sluggish. To make it even better, rinse canned chickpeas to lower sodium, skip oversized wraps, and avoid overloading on creamy sauces. With its balanced nutrition and real food ingredients, the avocado and chickpea wrap earns a solid A tier, a delicious, no-fuss choice for older adults aiming to eat well and feel great. Grilled fish tacos are one of the more thoughtful fast food options out there, when done with care. At their best, they feature lean, grilled fish that supplies high-quality protein without the saturated fat of red meat. Add avocado, crunchy slaw, or pico de gallo, and you're getting antioxidants, healthy fats, and a pop of flavor in each bite. Served in corn tortillas, they're often gluten-free and offer a touch of fiber too. But there are a few things to watch for. Sodium levels can climb quickly due to sauces, pickle toppings, or salty fish seasoning. And restaurant servings often include 3 or more tacos, which can double your calorie intake. Some places even swap the grilled fish for breaded or fried versions, stripping away the health perks. Still, when built intentionally, lightly seasoned fish, clean toppings, and mindful portions, grilled fish tacos land in the B tier. Flavorful, nourishing, and a satisfying fast food option for coastal cravings done right. Smoked salmon salad is one of those rare meals that delivers both elegance and everyday nutrition. With heart-healthy omega-3 fats, brain-boosting B12 and vitamin D, and a base of colorful veggies and leafy greens, it offers powerful anti-inflammatory support in a single, refreshing bowl. Seniors especially benefit from its ability to stabilize mood, protect memory, and reduce cardiovascular risk. Dressed with extra virgin olive oil and paired with ingredients like avocado or a boiled egg, it becomes more satisfying without losing its light, clean feel. Just keep in mind that smoked salmon can be high in sodium, and cold smoked versions may not be ideal for those with weakened immunity. Choose wild-caught, minimally processed salmon when possible, and skip sugary or overly salty dressings. With the right balance, this salad is more than a side. It's a vibrant, brain-supportive entree. That's why it earns a well-deserved place in the A tier. Thoughtful, nourishing, and wonderfully ageless. Spelt pasta salad brings together the comfort of a familiar dish with the perks of smarter, whole-grain eating, making it a standout fast food-inspired choice for those who want flavor and function in one bowl. Spelt, an ancient grain, delivers more fiber, magnesium, and B vitamins than typical pasta, helping to support energy, digestion, and even mood regulation, especially for aging adults. When paired with roasted veggies and a light vinaigrette made from olive oil and lemon, this salad becomes a refreshing, nutrient-dense option that's ideal for lunches or light dinners. But be mindful, store-bought versions often come loaded with salty cheeses, creamy dressings, or added oils that quickly shift it from light to loaded. Gluten content may also be an issue for some. That said, when made with fresh, whole ingredients, spelt pasta salad earns a solid B-tier ranking. Flexible, flavorful, and a great middle ground between indulgence and nutrition. The salmon brown rice bowl earns high marks as one of the smartest fast meals for healthy aging. At its core is wild-caught salmon, loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and B12, three power nutrients that support a steady heartbeat, sharp memory, and reduced inflammation. Paired with hearty brown rice, it delivers sustained energy and helps keep blood sugar in check throughout the day. Add avocado and a drizzle of sesame oil, and you're giving your body a boost of heart-healthy fats that aid nutrient absorption and ease joint stiffness. Fiber from leafy greens and whole grains supports digestion and keeps you fuller for longer. Served warm or cold, it's easy to prep ahead and refresh with toppings like shredded carrots, pickled onions, or edamame. Just be mindful of sodium-heavy sauces. Swap in low-sodium tamari or citrus-based dressings. And choose wild salmon whenever possible for maximum benefit. Flavorful, flexible, and built for better aging, the salmon brown rice bowl lands confidently in the S tier, a fast food favorite that truly fuels wellness. The egg white breakfast wrap is a practical, no-nonsense fast food option that fits beautifully into a heart-smart, senior-friendly routine. Egg whites provide lean, high-quality protein without the cholesterol, making them an ideal choice for supporting muscle strength and cardiovascular health as we age. When wrapped in a whole-grain tortilla, it offers slow-releasing energy, especially when paired with spinach and tomatoes for fiber and antioxidant support. This wrap shines on busy mornings. It's light on the stomach, quick to prepare, and easy to customize. But while egg whites are clean and efficient, they're not the whole nutritional picture. Skipping the yolk means missing out on vitamins A, D, and healthy fats. So rotating in whole eggs from time to time is a smart move. Also, keep an eye on sodium if opting for pre-packaged or frozen versions, which often include salty sauces or cheese. All things considered, the egg white breakfast wrap earns a solid B tier. Simple, satisfying, and perfect for those who want to start the day strong without overthinking it. The hummus and veggie pita quietly proves that fast food can be both nourishing and deeply satisfying. This 100% plant-based option skips the cholesterol and heavy processing, delivering real food with real benefits. At the core is hummus, a creamy blend of chickpeas, tahini, and olive oil, packed with plant-based protein, healthy fats, and gut-friendly fiber. Layer in crisp, colorful veggies like cucumbers, carrots, and bell peppers, and suddenly you've got a portable powerhouse rich in antioxidants, magnesium, and folate, all key nutrients for immune strength, energy production, and cognitive support in older adults. The whole grain pita brings complex carbs for steady fuel, making it a reliable choice for lunch, snacks, or even a light dinner. It's convenient, customizable, and delicious, but keep an eye on sodium if you're using store-bought hummus. Add roasted chickpeas or tofu slices for a little extra staying power if needed. Altogether, this pita wraps up what smart eating is all about: clean, colorful, and purpose-driven. That's why it earns a confident S tier, plant-powered and ready for healthy aging. The roasted veggie panini is a cozy, veggie-packed fast food option that brings real comfort without leaving nutrition behind. Stuffed with roasted bell peppers, zucchini, and eggplant, it delivers immune-boosting antioxidants and gut-friendly fiber in every bite. A slice of fresh mozzarella adds just enough creaminess, while offering calcium and protein to support bone strength and muscle maintenance. Key concerns for older adults. Served warm on ciabatta and drizzled with heart-healthy olive oil or a touch of pesto, it's a flavorful, plant-forward sandwich that feels indulgent yet rooted in real food goodness. It's an especially smart choice for flexitarians or anyone easing into a more plant-based lifestyle. Still, a few small tweaks go a long way. Opt for whole grain bread over white ciabatta, go light on the cheese, and swap out salty pesto with a hummus spread or homemade tapenade for less sodium. With just a bit of care, this panini rises to the occasion, earning a solid B tier for being deliciously balanced, approachable, and full of plant-powered potential. The chicken quinoa bowl is a fast food favorite that checks all the right boxes for smart, senior-friendly eating. Grilled chicken breast provides lean, high-quality protein, key for preserving muscle and supporting immune strength as we age. Quinoa adds a plant-based punch, offering all 9 essential amino acids along with complex carbs that keep energy stable and blood sugar in check. Top it with creamy avocado for heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, and throw in greens, tomatoes, or roasted vegetables for an extra dose of antioxidants, vitamin C, and fiber. This colorful combo delivers magnesium, potassium, and B vitamins, nutrients that support memory, reduce inflammation, and promote overall vitality. The only caveat? Watch out for bottle dressings, which often sneak in excess sodium or added sugar. A simple drizzle of olive oil and fresh lemon keeps things clean and refreshing. With its balanced macros, vibrant flavors, and long-lasting energy, the chicken quinoa bowl earns a strong S-tier ranking. Deeply nourishing, deliciously easy, and built to support well-being, one forkful at a time. Avocado toast with egg may have started as a food trend, but its reputation as a health-forward powerhouse is well-earned, especially for older adults. Creamy avocado delivers heart-healthy monounsaturated fats that lower bad cholesterol and help the body absorb key, fat-soluble nutrients. Top that with a perfectly cooked egg, and you've added high-quality protein and choline, an essential nutrient for brain health, memory, and nerve support as we age. The foundation? A slice of whole grain or sprouted bread adds complex carbohydrates and fiber to keep energy levels steady and digestion on track. It's a complete package, simple, fast, and loaded with nutrition that supports long-term wellness. Best of all, it's easy to personalize. Add chili flakes for kick, fresh herbs for brightness, or a squeeze of lemon for tang. In a world full of overprocessed breakfast options, this one stands out for all the right reasons. That's why avocado toast with egg earns a confident S tier. Nutrient-rich, anti-inflammatory, and aging smart, all in one humble slice. Zucchini noodles with pesto prove that fast, light meals can still be incredibly satisfying and nourishing. These spiralized noodles are low in calories but high in water and fiber, helping to support digestion, hydration, and balance blood sugar, all especially valuable. Toss them with a homemade pesto made from olive oil, basil, and pine nuts, and you've got a dish rich in brain-boosting fats and anti-inflammatory compounds. The flavors do more than taste good. Garlic and basil offer antimicrobial and antioxidant benefits, while zucchini adds magnesium, folate, and vitamin K, nutrients essential for heart and cognitive health. The texture is tender yet refreshing, perfect for warm weather or when you want something gentle on the stomach. Of course, on its own, it's more of a base than a complete dish. Add chickpeas, grilled shrimp, or tofu, and you've got a rounded plate that works for any age. That's why it confidently holds its place in the A tier. A smart, fresh, plant-powered upgrade for everyday eating. Vegan Mediterranean pizza might look like a cleaner, plant-based upgrade, but don't let the colorful toppings fool you. With ingredients like olives, sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, and artichokes, it checks some boxes for antioxidants and fiber. Skipping the dairy also means less saturated fat, which is great for heart health. But beyond that, the nutrition story isn't quite as inspiring. Most fast food or frozen versions still use refined white flour for the crust. And the vegan cheese? It's often made from ultra-processed oils and starches that add calories without delivering much value. Protein content tends to be low, sodium runs high, and without enough whole ingredients. This pizza often leaves you hungry not long after eating. That's why vegan Mediterranean pizza lands in the C tier. A fast food item with promise, but not much follow-through. For something truly nourishing, your best bet is making it at home with whole grain crust, real veggies, and maybe a sprinkle of nutritional yeast or hummus for extra flavor and depth. The vegan Buddha bowl isn't just a beautiful, plant-packed plate. It's a fast food done right, and a roadmap for vibrant aging. At its heart are nutrient-rich ingredients like chickpeas, quinoa, spinach, and sweet potatoes, each bringing anti-inflammatory power, fiber, and essential vitamins. From folate and magnesium for brain support to beta-carotene and anthocyanins for immune and heart health, every bite works with your body, not against it. This bowl is also a masterclass in balance. Avocado and tahini lend heart-healthy fats, while quinoa delivers slow-digesting energy and complete protein, making it ideal for stabilizing blood sugar and supporting muscle in aging bodies. And because it's completely plant-based and free of cholesterol, it fits perfectly into a diet designed for longevity and gentle digestion. To make the most of it, keep tahini dressing light and consider mixing in lemon juice for brightness. Whether as a weekly go-to or a post-indulgence reset, the vegan Buddha Bowl earns its place in the S tier, nourishing, satisfying, and radiantly wholesome from the inside out. The turkey avocado wrap hits a sweet spot between convenience, taste, and smart nutrition, making it one of the better fast food style options for older adults. Lean turkey slices offer high-quality protein that helps maintain muscle mass, while avocado delivers a dose of heart-healthy monounsaturated fats that support cholesterol control and steady energy levels. Wrapped in a whole grain tortilla and paired with fresh greens or tomatoes, this meal adds fiber, hydration, and key nutrients like B6, zinc, and folate, known to support brain health and immune resilience. It's a well-rounded, portable option that's quick to prep and satisfying without being heavy. Of course, the health value depends on the build. Deli turkey often comes with a sodium punch, and add-ons like mayo or cheese can increase saturated fat. Choosing lower sodium meats, using hummus or mustard, and packing in the veggies can keep it balanced. For all these reasons, the turkey avocado wrap comfortably lands in the B tier, a practical, protein-rich fast meal that earns its spot on the senior-friendly lunch rotation. In today's fast-paced world, eating healthy doesn't have to mean sacrificing convenience or flavor. From S-tier power meals like the salmon brown rice bowl to smart picks like the turkey avocado wrap and plant-based champions like the falafel wrap, you've got real options, even on your busiest days. The key is knowing what fuels your body, what slows it down, and how to make informed choices without falling for misleading health labels. If you found this ranking helpful, make sure to subscribe to Healthy Picks 50 for more nutrition-backed videos, smart food tips, and honest breakdowns that help you eat better every day at every age. Don't forget to hit the like button and share this with someone who's always on the go but wants to stay well. Your health deserves better fast food, and so do you.